Hey guys, Chicken Booyah here, and sorry I didn't upload for like the past week. We didn't have any Wi-Fi. We didn't have any Wi-Fi, so all of my uploads didn't work. So we lost all those. But today is going to be pretty exciting. I'll give you a tour of the boat after. This is going to be the glass boat, glass bottom boat ride. Yeah, look at that. Huge pool and 4 hot tubs.
Huge.
Huge. It's huge. So now we're going to go on the glass bottom boat ride.
Who's your favorite mommy? You are my favorite mommy.
Once again, I'm sorry I didn't get to upload. I'll give you the rest of the tour of the big boat after glass boat bottom. So it's kind of like a 2 videos in one. Hopefully this can upload. Nice. Saturday. Yeah, you guys are watching this on Saturday. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. By the way, we're in Bermuda. It's a foreign country. No, it's just Britain. Oh yeah, we're here.
It's all fish.
Fish? Where? Where are the fishies? This is really cool. Wow. A fishy! I saw a fishy. I don't know if my camera's picking up the fishes. Oh, there's sea sponge.
Okay, we move down there.
Whoa! It's a shipwreck. Whoa, that is cool. That's really cool.
Mom, look at that big yellow thing. What is that?
Sea sponge. Dude, this is really cool. I want to get up.
Alright. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? Good. Do you guys like Bermuda?
Yes.
You had a good time?
Yes.
Who wants to come back?
Yeah, definitely come
Anybody
back.
want to stay?
Yeah. Oh, I'm staying, yeah.
You sure you can handle the high cost of living here?
No.
But in the $3,000, that's just rent. That's just rent, yeah. $3,000, that's just rent. All right. Now, anybody's first time to Bermuda?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Welcome to Bermuda if you haven't been officially welcome. Anybody's first time doing a glass bottom tour? All right, mine too. Yeah, Paul just hired me about 3 hours before he picked you guys up. All right, so I'm gonna need a little teamwork. That cool?
Yeah.
All right. Now, okay, now the first thing you guys are gonna notice about the color of Bermuda's corals is that they're not as bright or as vibrant as you may have expected to see, or that you may have seen in other places in the world. Now the reason for that is because Bermuda is the most northern reef system in the entire world. We are closer to Canada than we are to the Caribbean. Nova Scotia is 720 miles north of us. Bahamas is 1,000 miles south of us. So we're considered a subtropical place, which means we do get a winter time. It's not a winter like a lot of you guys experience. You know, that 10 below and 5 feet of snow you guys walk through your front doors? Yeah, we don't get those temperatures here. But our bone chilling winter temperatures, they go down into the low 60s. Yeah, so it's pretty treacherous in my shorts in the winter time. Now in the summertime, the temperature, it actually goes up into the high 80s. So our water goes through a 20 to 30 degree temperature fluctuation. Now this is the reason we don't get those bright, vibrant colors. Those colors need 80 to 85 degree temperature of water all year round to maintain and sustain those colors. That's why Bermuda has a more neutral-based color scheme. Now here we have two types of coral. We have hard and soft coral. Now an example of the hard coral, you're going to see a round object. It's mustard in color. It looks like it has lines and grooves just like a brain. Anybody want to take a lucky guess what we call that?
Sea sponge.
The brain, the brain coral. That is correct. Now you're going to realize if you haven't already that in Bermuda, we keep our naming scheme really, really simple. Yeah, it's pretty much as simple as you're going to find.
I would like to see you try to guess that.
Starting with my name, Slim.
You didn't know that.
Yeah, there we go. Self-explanatory.
But you didn't.
Now we also have the brain.
I didn't know that. You didn't know
that. Be a little smaller inside.
Why are you saying you know it?
Now this is an
Why are you
example of the soft
shushing me?
coral. All right, it's gonna look kind of lumpy. Looks like the head of
Sit
a
next to me.
cauliflower. Cauliflower coral. That is correct. You see where I'm going with this naming scheme, right, guys? You can pretty much do this all day. All right. Now we also have one that is burnt orange in color. It grows in a branch-like form. It has little white tips on the end, and it looks like a fire under the water.
Fire.
Yeah, fire coral. That is correct. That is correct.
Fire.
Now you're also going to see one that is purple in color. It lives in the sea, and it looks just like a fan. Any guesses?
That's what that is.
Oh, but I thought you had it, buddy. Almost. It's purple, lives in the sea, and it looks like a fan. There you go, purple sea fan. They put them all together. Now last but not least, we have the sea rod or the sea whip, or as us locals like to call them, the sea fingers. Now these guys, they're pretty cool. They actually go through a 12-hour feeding and sleeping cycle. So they feed for 12 hours, they sleep for 12, they feed for another 12, and then they sleep for another 12. Sounds familiar? Kind of like some of you guys on your cruise ship right now?
Yep.
Yeah, you know what that's called, right? Vacation time. Yeah. Now in the sea rod are feeding. They're going to be very long, thick, brown, and fluffy. Looks like an oversized cattail. When they are sleeping, they're going to be very long, thin, smooth, and purple or grayish in color. Now most people think that coral is a plant, or you're half right. It's a plant cell and an animal cell that live in a symbiotic relationship. So they work like a little team. The plant cell, it provides oxygen for the animal cell to survive. The animal cell in return provides carbon dioxide for the plant cell to survive. So like I said, they work like a little team. Now these corals do not have any physical defenses, meaning no arms, no legs, any teeth, anything like that that's going to reach out and grab you or bite you. But they do have what we call natural defenses. And they will either cut, sting, or burn you. Now I'm not going to tell you which ones do it simply because we don't want you to touch them. The reason we don't want you to touch them is because they're very, very fragile and very, very sensitive. To show you how sensitive they really are, if you were to put your hand on one of those brain corals and come back in about 3 to 5 weeks, you're going to find the outline of your handprint embedded in that brain coral. That's after 3 to 5 weeks. Now after about 3 to 5 months, that same piece of brain coral that you touch will probably now be dead. The brain corals, they take between 150 to 250 years just to grow to the size of a soccer ball. So this will give you an indication of how long it takes the coral reef to grow. Now, because of this, we have a Conservation Act on our coral reefs. So if you were to touch, damage, break, or remove any corals from the ocean in Bermuda, you can receive up to a $10,000 fine for doing that. Yeah, very expensive fine. That's why you still see a lot of corals in our waters. No one wants to pay $10,000. Now we also have a Conservation Act on the parrotfish. Now the parrotfish, he's very important to the marine ecosystem. Here in Bermuda we call him the reef cleaner. Now you can find your parrotfish in all of your bright rainbow colors, pink, purple, blue, orange, green, yellow, all of those bright colors. They range in size anywhere between 3 inches and 5 feet. So you can get some pretty big parrotfish. Here in Bermuda we have about 5 or 6 species of them. Now they don't just get their name from their colors, but mainly because their teeth are actually fused together to form what looks like a little beak. Now they use this beak to go around to the coral reefs, scrape all the algae off so that the algae doesn't suffocate and kill the coral reef. While they are scraping, they do manage to break off bits and chunks of that rock and that coral. They crush it up, it goes through their system, and it pulls out the rear end as well.
Whoa.
Any lucky guesses?
That is big
You take
fishy.
a rock and you crush it up really fine, what do you get? Sand. That is correct. Yeah, a lot of pooping, huh?
Whoa. There we go. There's a drop off.
A lot of pooping. And up to a cubic ton of sand in its lifetime, which is only about 2 to 3 years. That's all that the parrotfish lives, 2 to 3 years.
Well, that's a lot of sand they poop out.
Any questions so far? No? Everybody pretty good? Yeah? All right. Now, believe it or not, guys, we're on top of the shipwreck.
Wait, what?
Yeah. See all of this coral that you see here? This is
Whoa.
growth on top of the ship,
Whoa.
the deck of the shipwreck. Now, the shipwreck
yeah,
that you are seeing is not going to look like the one that's in your neighbor's fish tank. You know that one that's standing upright, perfectly intact, little skeleton at the helm, little pirate flag at the back, little treasure chest blowing bubbles. It's not going to look anything like that. It's going to look just like the coral reef that you just saw. So to distinguish any shipwreck from natural coral reef, look for straight lines, perfect circles, and squares. These will be hatches and windows, portholes, the sides, tunnels, edges of the boat. Nature doesn't grow perfectly straight or perfectly round. So once you're looking at these shapes, then you know you're looking at a piece of the shipwreck itself. All right. Now this is the shipwreck of the HMS Vixen. This was just one of 3 British ramming vessels built in 1864. They built the Vixen, the Viper, and the Water Witch. All 3 of these vessels, they were built out of iron and cladded with wood on top of that iron. Now the wood that they decided to use is called teak wood. Anybody familiar with teak wood? Yeah? Yep. Very expensive, very strong, but also very, very heavy. Now the top speed of the Vixen was about 8 to 10 knots. It was sent down to Bermuda from the Queen of England to use as a coastal defense ship. The enemy boats were doing about 12 to 14 knots. So the Vixen still wasn't fast enough to catch up to do any damage to them. So they were forced to discontinue it as a coastal defense ship, and they transported it up into dockyard where your cruise ship is, and they used it for a dormitory for the Irish convict laborers who were actually building dockyard at that time. Now one night, the boat caught a fire at the dock. Over 300 convicts that were on board unfortunately did perish in that fire. The boat itself, it was totally destroyed, so they couldn't use it for anything else. So someone came up with a brilliant plan. They decided, we're going to bring it back out to the West Shipping Channel, sink it in the middle, block the channel to stop all these enemy boats from sneaking into this side of the island and launching any attacks. Brilliant plan. The execution, not so brilliant. The person that they left in charge of the dynamite, I believe he had a few more rum swizzles the night before than he should have had. Yeah, he found every piece of dynamite that he could in dockyard and he packed it all in one spot on this boat, smack dab in the middle. So he blew a 30-foot gap in the middle of the boat.
Whoa.
Yeah, the stern section blew one way and sunk completely. The bow section blew the opposite way, rested itself on top of a natural coral reef. That's the only reason you can still see the bow of the shipwreck to this day, because it's resting right on top of a natural coral reef. So once those boats headed from that direction, they steamed towards the shipping channel. They spotted the bow of the Vixen sticking out of the water, thinking that the channel is blocked and can no longer pass through. Once they got a lot closer, they were able to see that 30-foot gap and steam right through. So they deemed it Bermuda's biggest favorite. But in my opinion, it's not entirely true, because it does make for a pretty awesome glass bottom tour, don't you think?
Yeah.
Now they discovered that if you introduce iron into a flourishing reef system, you can actually boost the coral growth rate by about 3 to 5 times faster. So if you take a look on the Vixen, you're going to see a few brain corals that are double the size of soccer balls. Now, remember I mentioned to you they take between 150 to 250 years to grow to that size. Well, the Vixen was sunk here intentionally in 1896. So it's been here just over 120 years. But you'll give you an indication of how fast it really does speed up that growth rate. That's 30 years less than what they take to get to the size of a soccer ball.
Whoa.
So they're doing this in a lot of different places all over the world, sinking old airplanes, train cars, battleships, old iron objects into warm, shallow waters to try and get them to replenish themselves and to continue to grow. There are places in the world, such as the Great Barrier Reef in Australia and Jamaica in the Caribbean, who've lost about 75 to 96% of their reef system within the last 100 years. Now, Bermuda, we're doing excellent. We've only lost about 11% of ours in the last 200 years. So we're doing very, very good. They've even transplanted some of our corals into other places to try and get them to thrive and grow. The coral reef system is very important to the ocean. It provides the ocean with 2/3 of its oxygen. So if you take the coral reef out of the ocean, you're going to take everything with it. It's just going to be one vast body of water with absolutely nothing in it. Now, the ocean itself is very important to us and to the earth because it provides the earth with 50% of its oxygen. So the oxygen that we breathe on an everyday basis, most of that comes from the ocean. That's provided by the ocean, 50% of it, all right? Now, the coral reefs provide the ocean with 2/3. So the coral reefs are a lot more important to us than we really think. Now, you guys see these fish swimming back and forth? Yeah? All right, now there's no fishing here. We're very protective of our marine life, especially our shipwrecks, all right? Now, there's no fishing within a certain circumference of all of our shipwrecks here in Bermuda. This is the only inshore shipwreck, so there's no fishing within 100-meter circumference. All of the offshore shipwrecks, no fishing within 300-meter circumference. So any of our wrecks that you visit, you're gonna find an abundance of fish, as well as a very abundance of healthy coral. Lots of coral fruit, all right? Now, the fish that you guys have seen, there's about 3 or 4 species of fish. The first one is going to be the Bermuda chub. He's going to be very dark gray in color, shaped like an American football with a tail attached to it, basically. That's called the Bermuda chub. Now, you're also going to see his little cousin. He's going to be smaller in size, silver in color, and he's going to have a perfect black dot on both sides of his tail. Silver in color, black dot, that's called the Bermuda bream. Now, you're also going to see the gray snapper or the mangrove snapper. Now, this is a relative to the red snapper. The red snapper is the deep water version. The red snapper is the deep water version. The gray snapper is the shallow water version. But also very, very good eating, very tasty fish, one of my favorites. He's going to appear to be light brown, grayish in color. He may appear to have a black stripe going across both of his eyes. You don't see that black stripe unless they're feeding or when they're feeling very aggressive. Now, last but not least, we have the Sergeant Major. Now, this is Bermuda's most aggressive fish. He only grows to about 5 to 6 inches long. He has black and yellow vertical stripes, and he doesn't have any teeth at all. But he's the only one on the reef system that when you're snorkeling or swimming, he's going to swim right up to your mast, bump you in your mast, and be like, hey, buddy, you're trespassing, man. You want a piece of me or what? Yeah. Really territorial little guy. Like I said, 5, 6 inches long. Yeah, he's pretty dominant. I chased one last year and about 7 or 8 of them chased me. So I have fun that day. Any questions, guys? No, everybody pretty good? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Now, the best vantage point for taking pictures is from back up top in your seats, but like Paul said, you don't have to go back up top if you don't want to. If you would like to, feel free. If you want to stay downstairs, that's not a problem as well. Now, what's going to happen is Paul's going to do a few laps around the shipwreck. He's going to put it on both sides of our boat. He's going to go both directions, so you don't have to sprint from one side of the boat to the other to try and get a picture of the shipwreck. Once it's on your side, feel free to snap as many pictures as you like. Well, this is my segment of the tour, guys. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your tour. Enjoy the rest of your stay. And have a safe journey.
Woo! That is cool. Whoa! It's a fishy.
Okay, guys. This is our room. We got the door here. We got the bathroom. It's very small. Unfortunately, my other footage got deleted. But this is our bed. Over here is where I'm gonna get the bed pulled out for me.
Today's paper right there.
And we got the window of the ocean. And this is like the bunk bed. Hold on, pull it out.
I'm not strong though.
Do it. I believe in you. Watch out, Mom.
That's fine. It's fine.
Alright. And there's the bunk bed. Sleep up there. I want to get up here. Up here.
No, No, it's my spot.
I want to show them what it's like. This is it. So basically, we have a TV, in a utility closet. That's working on his computer. And
We're going to a show tonight.
oh yeah. What is it?
It's the acrobat one.
The acrobat?
Acrobats!
Mhm.
We love acrobats.
Ooh, I'll record that. So I will wait. So we do have Wi-Fi here, but it's a bit choppy and slow because yeah.
Did you show them the bathroom?
I didn't. I showed them the door to the bathroom. Oh, I just hit my knee. I just hit my knee on this boy. So this is the bathroom. We got our toilet.
We only have like 2 chargers, so.
Yeah. We only have 2 outlets in here.
2 outlets in the whole room.
Yeah.
So.
2 outlets in the whole
We're
room.
using the ones for box.
And the ones that don't really work.
No, these ones work perfectly on my phone.
This is the shower. Ugh.
Wait, ready?
What? So that's basically our room. I will get back to you when we get to the show, or we have lunch. We're probably gonna have lunch. I'll show you the lunch. So guys, we're gonna get some lunch. What?
There's no lunch.
Why is there no lunch out here? Oh man, I want to get some ice cream then. Mom, I'm gonna get some ice cream. I'm gonna get some ice cream. We got our lunch. Got our meat. We got our, what is that called? A pintonada? This thing?
I don't know what pintanadas are.
Pintanadas. There's our bread and our potato. It's a healthy lunch, right?
I got me a BLT. It's a cantaloupe.
I finished my dinner, or my lunch. Let's push that off this side and bring in the dessert. Look at this beauty. Oh yeah, that is good. Looking. Woo! What is this, white chocolate? Yep, it's white chocolate. Mmm. 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 Hi guys, we're outside. Ugh, I got the hiccups. 'Cause I ate so much sugar.
I love this. If this comes.
So if you guys want to see the pool, looks can be deceiving because hot tubs, once you get in there for a while, they aren't very hot anymore. And the pool, it's literal seawater because they just cleaned it out. It's salty and it's cold. So right now, I'm just gonna chill. Take off my flip-flops. I'm gonna chill now. Okay guys, we're on our way. We're gonna go to the beach. So we're getting ready right now. So when we get there, I will notify all of you when we get into the water. Actually, no. I'm gonna notify you at the beach. I'm gonna record only if we're on the sand. Because this camera isn't waterproof. Hi guys, we're here. We're at the beach, and really sandy over here. No way. No way. No. Oh, I didn't know it was sandy. I didn't know it was sandy. I didn't know it was sandy, man. It's very windy too. But the water, man, the water. That is beautiful, man. Look at this. So nice and calm. Oh yeah. Look at that. Right next to the fort too. Yeah, that was I think an American fort or a British fort. I forget. That was cool. So I'm gonna go swim, and I will get back to you when I'm done. Yeah, he's ready to party. Let's get this done. Alright guys, that's gonna have to be it. What? Alright guys, that's gonna have to be it for this video. I didn't get any time on the sand because I was swimming most of the time. And if I was on the sand, I was running around, which I can't hold it. I fell like a lot. So I will actually no, this ain't the end of the video. Yeah. I bet like 30% of the 80% of the people watching this just check the time on the video. Don't lie. Go in the comments. Say yes or no. I got you. Stop it. So, we're going to go to the show, and if I get a chance to record, if I get a chance to record, I will. And I think we're gonna go see the acrobats today. Yeah. Yeah. Where's the camera? Oh, I found you. Hi. Okay, so guys, I didn't get any footage of the acrobats because they don't let people record for some reason. But it's the next day now, so we're still in Bermuda, but we're gonna leave today. So I'm gonna record that leaving port. We're gonna have a party, like a goodbye party. Yeah, I'll record that when it happens. It starts at 5. So I will get back to you when we actually are leaving port, off to the middle of the ocean. No Wi-Fi except the boat's Wi-Fi, which is it's exceptional, but it's not very good. It's kind of like having data, but I'll get back. I will get back to you when we leave port. Yes. Oh. Guys, we're moving. We're leaving Bermuda. No, I don't like Bermuda.
What?
I don't really like Bermuda.
What?
What?
I mean, it was cold, and the sand was whipping up in my face.
You can come back if you want a couple months from now, and it'll be 90, and you'll be so hot you won't even have to do it yourself, and then you want to stay inside again.
Yeah, I know.
So, I guess you don't really hate it.
Nice dress. You look like
It's
an
a
angel.
shark.
You look like an angel.
Guys, we're leaving though.
Tissue on the floor.
We're finally on the move.
That was
Out into the blue abyss of the ocean.
Is that my job or something?
The Atlantic Ocean.
5 beautiful oceans.
Bye bye.
The water.
So,
Bye bye.
Back to old, dark, blue, deep.
Alright guys, so it's day 3. It's 3 days after I last recorded. We're getting off the ship now. We got all our luggage. Yeah. You can't leave without your phone. Because phone is life. That's what it is.
said that because it's weird. I always have my phone in my hand. Every time you vlog, I always have my phone.
Yeah, that's true. Huh. Illuminati confirmed? Maybe.
No! Did that close?
That close behind my back.
This guy's waiting.
Squish.
Watch out. Squish in.
We gotta fit people.
Coming in?
Oh, okay.
We good.
Back up.
Yeah, back is too easy.
It's going up though.
Hold up.
Oh.
Now we have to go to all the way down
We
to
have to go all the way to 11.
Oh boy.
We're hitting every single one. We should get off and get on the one that goes down.
We gotta get up.
Yeah. Okay, we're
Go
going.
up. I want to go down.
You're all going down. Oh.
This keeps going up. We don't want to go up.
Oh, going up.
Yeah. Yeah.
down.
Here we go. Let's go. Okay, we're going down the stairs because the elevators are not working.
Done it in 5.
Now the freaking elevators. I forgot what the name was. What?
We have to go to 7.
Why?
That's where we're getting off.
Oh. Oh yeah. Now another set of stairs. Lazy couch potato. I'm not fit for these things. We're both lazy couch potatoes. Lazy couch cringe potatoes. Oh, whoa. We're missing one. Let's go.
Now Portuguese.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lucio Cruz Director. Just an update for our debarkation
Mom.
process. At the moment, we are calling all guests doing the easy walk off. That means you carry your own luggage with you. Once again, for easy walk off, only guests who are carrying their own luggage are allowed to get out, to go out and go to the gangway on deck 7 forward and aft. Thank you very much for your attention and cooperation.
So we're making our way downtown with my pizza. This is gonna be a fiesta. Making my way downtown with my team. Gonna get me some foot cream. Da 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 da. Ah! Why is it blurry? Fix! There we go. Nice and shiny. Rio, why is your suitcase so loud? Oh, here we go. Here's the exit. Yeah. Yeah?
Pay attention.
What?
You need to put
Oh.
the picture open for them.
Oh.
There you go.
Ma'am, I'm gonna close right now. You go ahead now. You're gonna wait. I'm gonna close right now.
I'm so excited. Mommy! Mommy! Hi! Bag claim.
All your luggage. I'm going to take them this way. I'm going to stack it this way, folks. You have all your luggage down this way.
Where's the luggage?
Oh, I thought you said so left.
You split them up. So it doesn't get
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
We got the luggage. We got the luggage. We got the luggage. We got the luggage. Calling a rental. Calling a rental. Guys, we're finally out. Look at its beautiful colors. And we're just struggling over luggage. We're trying to find an Uber right now. we're not.
No, we're not. We're walking.
Oh, we're walking.
You can do it.
No, I can't. I'm a couch potato. I'm not fit for these kind of things. I can't walk.
Oh, wait.
What are you doing?
Getting a drink. Alright.
Go on to the western thing.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna wait for an Uber. It's not a Toyota.
It's a rental, actually.
Oh, it's a rental.
Yeah, it's an
Oh, I thought it was. I thought you guys were
Drive
getting.
it.
No, I'm driving.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we
Like
gotta
we
punch
did
in
on
our
the way down.
address here.
Nice. Okay. Well, it's not an Uber. We got a Chevy. We got a Chevy Malibu. Uber. Why?
The lighting is weird on here.
It's actually pretty cool.
The lighting is...
So yeah, guys, I will get back to you when we are back at the house. Yay! Wait, what?
Oh, you can't see
Here's your face. Alright, guys, we are finally home. Oh my gosh, after a long car ride, we're finally back at our hotel headquarters. We're unpacking right now. But
Now you can let all your followers know you're not gonna have your phone for a while.
yeah, I'm not gonna be posting for a while. Cause I got in a bit of trouble, but none of your business. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, sticking with me. Sorry I didn't get to post all week. Only Saturday today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in about a month or so. See ya.